Hey there, and welcome back to The Disconnected. Today I have another triple boutique Blu-ray review for you with two recent releases and one technically a forthcoming release. Let's check them out. First up is 2LDK from Unearthed Films. This Japanese film is a story about two young women that, based on their circumstances, are living in a very small apartment together for a short period of time. And over the period of one night, it goes from a friendly setting to a very not so friendly setting. The movie is pretty well made. It is decently acted. It is a film that really only stars these two individuals. It is a very slow burn film. Nothing happens till basically the last half hour of the film. The first two acts are basically there to set up the climactic ending, and it's good. It's not great. I give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. It is fun. The overall release, though, is pretty good. It's got some special features where they're doing Q&As with the director and the actors, and overall, Unearthed Films puts out another solid flick that people should be checking out that it feels like a lot of the times just goes unwatched, and this is one that you should really be checking out. However, and I know this is counterintuitive to what I just said about Unearthed Films, but if you're into that sort of, two people in a room and everything goes to hell type of cinema, I highly recommend the Arrow Video release of Why Don't You Just Die? Russian Cinema. This came out a few years ago, and it is great. Next up is the first special limited edition box set from Indicator in the US, and that is Mad Dog Morgan. This release is great. If you don't have the recent Umbrella release of Mad Dog Morgan, this is the perfect way to buy this movie. It looks amazing. My wife kept saying that this does not look like it was filmed in the 70s, and it's true, it doesn't. It looks much more modern than that. It is wonderfully acted. It is a film that, if you've never seen it, there are some random out-of-nowhere things that just pop up and make you say, how does this fit in this movie? But in a way, it's perfect Ozploitation. Like, there's a scene where they come around the corner and they find a character who has literally been disemboweled, and he's holding all of his organs while he's alive. It's really well filmed, really well acted. Special features abound. However, I will say, if you do have that recent Umbrella release, you really don't need to get the Indicator release. There's nothing here setting apart other than maybe the book that will make you really want to pick it up. And in fact, some of Umbrella's special features are on this disc. It even says courtesy of Umbrella Entertainment. Mad Dog Morgan, if you've never seen it, it is basically a classic Western shot in Australia and set in Australia about a guy roaming the land and running rampant. It is the classic, like, Billy the Kid type story where it's almost made into a mythical figure. It is really good. I give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. I think most people would enjoy it. And finally, I know this is not the Arrow US release of this, but this just got announced in the US, and that is Arrow Video's release of True Romance in 4K. Now, a couple things. Tony Scott made a near perfect film. I love this godforsaken movie. Quentin Tarantino wrote the script. It is fantastic. Next thing, perfectly cast. Everybody in this is astounding. Christian Slater, Christopher Walken, Dennis Hopper. Again, we get a Dennis Hopper twofer here. And of course, it all leads to Patricia Arquette. She is fantastic in this. There's a handful of other random people, nobody names, like Brad Pitt. One of the deleted scenes even shows Jack Black. It's a really fantastic movie, and just on that alone, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. But this release is damn near perfect. I'd give this easily a 5 out of 5, and if you are considering picking it up, I highly recommend this deluxe steelbook edition. I must admit, I like steelbooks, but on Arrow releases, if I can, I try to buy just the deluxe, regular Blu-ray case with a book and all that type of release. But this one is damn near perfect. It has a booklet, it has a double-sided poster, it's got postcards, it's got a little sticker looking like the tattoo from the film. For those of you that are not 4K yet but may want to future-proof, it is dual format as well. It has a 4K and a Blu-ray disc, and overall the 4K quality is mind-blowing. It looks fantastic. It is sharper than ever. The colors are super bright in the HDR. It looks fantastic, and the colors in this film are a lot more important than people realize. It really shines. It is a fantastic release. Out of these three specifically, highly recommend True Romance in 4K. Next up would be Mad Dog Morgan, but it doesn't even have to be this release. If you can find the Umbrella release for cheaper, I'd get it. It's about the same quality. And then maybe on a sale, pick up 2LDK from Unearthed Films. I think you'd enjoy all 3 films. They are all genuinely pretty great. And that's it for today. Thank you for giving this a watch. If you liked it, please give a like below. It is coming up to the 20th of April, and that being the case, it is the perfect time to sign up for the Patreon, which means you would be entered into the giveaway for this month, where I do a boutique giveaway, random drawing live stream for everybody that is a patron at the VIP level, and we will get that sent out to you soon. Last month's package was fantastic. On top of that, we're really close to getting to 1,000 subs. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before I go to Monsterpalooza in California next month. So if you haven't, please subscribe below. And until next time, for one collector to all of you, have a good night. Hello, this is Ryan.
A pre-authorized purchase of an Apple MacBook.